Hello, my amazing sexy mofos. This is your boy Venemie here. I really do hope you're all okay and having an amazing day so far. In today's video, I am back with another Fallout 76 video. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you all a sneak Vats Commando build. Now, before we start, if you are new around here and like what you see, then please do subscribe to join this amazing sexy family. But now let's jump straight into this. Okay, now first of all I'll show you your special. You need 3 strength, 15 perception, 1 endurance, 1 charisma, 6 intelligence, 15 agility, and 15 luck. Now, showing you all my legendary perk cards really quickly, we're going with extra perk points for our build. So we've got everything extra on our special, extra endurance, extra strength, extra perception, just so we can have as many skill points available as possible. Now, the actual build, just pause the video, just like my Forza drag tunes, pause the video, check out the build, look at the cards. Obviously everything isn't mandatory. Obviously if you want to incorporate this with your build or swap some cards around, then please do feel free to do so. This is a Vats build, I would say, mostly, but it is built for sneaking. You can just sit there with a fixer or any suppressed weapon, handmade, fixer, combat rifle, even a sniper rifle if you wanted to, just in Vats. This build is very multifunctional, you could say. It works with semi-automatic weapons, bolt actions, fully auto. You don't necessarily have to have a suppressor on your weapon either for this particular build. I will have some footage of me just using a railway rifle, for example, and the build works fantastically. It does exactly what it's supposed to, which is, I know, I do understand that not everybody wants to stay in Vats all the time. That's why there are plenty of builds out there. For example, with heavy weapons, it's better to actually aim down the sight and aim yourself rather than using the actual Vats with a heavy weapon because it's so Vats heavy. But with a combat rifle, for example, a fixer, handmade, railway rifle, it's just absolutely disgusting what this build can do. Like, it doesn't have to be suppressed at all. As you can see right now, I'm using a suppressed fixer, and yeah, it is just annihilating everything. That dog there, see, I didn't Vats that dog. Some animals and some enemies in this video, you will see that I will just actually manually aim at them. That's because there's this little glitch where you can make your weapon shoot a little bit quicker as well by spamming aiming down the sight, spamming ADS while shooting. You can actually make your gun shoot a little bit quicker. So that's why sometimes I do that. It's best doing that with the handmade though, because the handmade has 0 recoil at all. That gun honestly has 0 recoil, that's how it's always been. But back to talking about this build, it is a sneak build as well. That's why throughout this whole video, most of the time you are going to see me crouched. Now, I get that's not for everybody as well, but if you are the type of player that wants to sit in the background of an event, like an eviction notice for example, just crouch somewhere, just vatsing onto all the super mutants and just absolutely slaying every single one of them. Or radiation rumble, sitting up somewhere high and vatsing onto every single ghoul. There's so many reasons why you might want this build. It's definitely a Vats sneak commando build, but obviously the main thing is Vats sneak. It doesn't necessarily have to be commando. That's why I was saying you could optionally swap some cards around. With the perception, for example, you could go with rifleman instead of commando for semi-automatic weapons. You could swap out some strength or perception, depending on what you did want to swap out. You're going to have to sacrifice something, but you could add some extra science, I believe it is, extra intelligence for science, and then you could be putting out extra damage with laser rifles. This build isn't fixer, like mandatory, you only have to use a fixer, it's locked to a fixer. No, you can absolutely use any single weapon you want with this build. It's entirely up to you what you use, it just works best with suppressed weapons because of the perk cards. But just because of the perk cards doesn't mean you need to use those weapons. You can use absolutely any gun with this build, and as long as you're vatsing, you are going to be absolutely destroying everything. But I'll leave you all to enjoy the rest of the footage. If you have enjoyed anything you've seen, then please do drop a like on the video, it really does help me out a lot. And if you are new around here, please do subscribe to join this amazing sexy family. But I love every single one of you, and I'll see you all in the next video.